This is Soviet McCollum here, and on this episode of Forgotten Weapons, we present. Nah, I'm playing, but this is Soviet Combat Sloth, and yeah, we got some weird forgotten weapons here. I'm doing a gun show today, and before I pack these up and bring them out and potentially get rid of them, figure we'll do a quick little video on them and the reasons why I am getting rid of weird guns. Like some of these I bought cheap and now they're getting valuable. And I mean they can be tough sells. So not everybody likes expensive weird guns. But this is a Detonics Pocket 9. It's kind of hard to make out the engraving there. Some crud in the serrations. I should probably clean that out, make it a little more appealing, but I don't care. But yeah, Detonics Pocket 9. If you're familiar with Detonics, they made small, compact, little baby 1911s that were like they're really weird. They had sights that were like pushed far forward on the slide so that you could facilitate thumb cocking them or something. Back in those days there was like a different doctrine to carrying those things. But yeah, safety on this thing is like it's sharp and it's stiff. But yeah, this thing's really compact. It's super heavy though. It's about the size of a Glock 26. We will show one of those. But yeah, similar in size. For back in its day, this was considered a compact, like, carry gun. Detonics only produced these for like 1 year, like 1985. But yeah, it's a cool gun. It's blowback operated, fixed barrel. It's hard to pull my action back with the zip tie, but whatever. It had a little bit of a different system there. There's like a little, I think there's like a little bit of an O-ring and a little space there. Like, I think it was like some kind of gas retarded blowback or something. I don't know. This thing is snappy as hell. It's got an extremely bad double action trigger. Honestly, the single action pull is not great either. This is the snappiest damn 9mm pistol your boy has ever fired. It's very well made, like stainless steel. It's got aluminum two-piece grips. It's actually a nice gun, like nicely made. There's your tabs, you pull those down, kind of similar to Glock. Lift up on the slide, pull back, and take it apart. But yeah, they only made those for like 1 year. Wonder why. Yeah. What else do we got here? Here's a cool one. Cop Derringer. Similar story here. There's a Glock 26. I think this came out around the same time as the Glock 26. But yeah. Pretty compact. Cop Inc. put these out in the early 90s. They weren't extremely popular. I think they were pretty freaking expensive for back in those days. 4-barrel with hair. But 4-barrel, 357 Magnum. Off center of the camera, don't freak out. Looks like that shoulder-fired rocket launcher from, what's that movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Commando. Nice wood grips. Yep, 38 357 Cop Inc. Then these were not very popular because of price, I think. Cool sights. The sights are like built into the locking mechanism there for the top brake. It's actually got decent sights, really, to be fair. The trigger pull, I've seen people complain. To me, it's not bad. Like, I shot it all right. But yeah, these were produced and marketed as cop backup type weapons. You'd put this in your pocket or ankle holster, or I don't know. They're heavy. But yeah, 4 shots of 357 Magnum, double action. You just boom, boom, get off me. Like somebody's like you're wrestling with a criminal over your gun and you just pull this one out and just bang, bam. Everybody's deaf, everybody's blind. You guys start a band, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. Everybody's happy after that. No, I'm playing. But yeah, it's a cool gun. I bought this back in 2017. Me and my buddy shot it a few times, and man, it spits out fireballs like you wouldn't believe, like 4 foot long. You can really light some birthday candles with this fucking thing. But yeah, that's the Cop Derringer. American Derringer ended up putting these out for a year or two in the early 2000s. They didn't have any more success with it. And yeah, it's kind of faded into oblivion. They've actually had these in the original Blade Runner movie. The guy shoots the dude and he goes flying through like 10, 15 feet through a window or something. I'm sure they've been in other movies too. I think there's video games like what's that thing? The Half-Life Team Fortress or whatever. Like I guess that's in one of the there's a few video games with this in there. It's a cool ass gun. If nobody buys it, we'll end up doing a shooting video. I forgot to mention the sights on the Detonics Pocket 9. It's like they're in a trench type sights, like they're just milled right into the top of the slide. They're actually not super bad, but I've seen way worse sights. Then here's an interesting piece. The logo's faded off. Like I only had half the logo, and I got this back in 2015, and it's just kind of faded off. This is Excalibur. Nah, that's the original little holster sheath for it, though. Just slide your belt loop through. I don't know why you'd want to carry this. These were produced in the 90s. This is an R.J. Braverman Stinger pen gun. Oh, it is a non-NFA weapon because the pen guns that fire like this, where you pull them back and let it go, those are an AOW. Any other weapon, $200 tax stamp, all that jazz, because, I mean, it just looks like a pen. The Braverman, the Stinger pen guns, because they fold, have to be actuated, and kind of resemble a gun. Like if you're a kid, you would have definitely thought that was your gun. Like if you picked up a stick, you would have been like, yep, I got a blammy now. But yeah, single shot. These are well made. Small, intricate, little teeny tiny parts. So if you break them, I've never seen any parts available for them. But yeah, single shot, 22. They made like a 380 barrel for these things. 25 ACP. Hard to do this on camera. Jadoosh. But yeah, cool old gun. It's even got a pocket clip, pen clip. But yeah, they were made in the 90s by, I think American Derringer was putting them out. And then like R.J. Braverman, which I think this is an R.J. Braverman labeled gun, so this is like right in the middle. And then I think Stinger Manufacturing put them out for a couple years. Like each of these companies, these three companies, these names, they were only out for a few years, and they didn't produce like millions of them. Like yeah, I think these were like $230 like back in the 90s, which was quite a lot of money for a little single shot weirdo pen gun. So, I mean, not a lot of people bought them like compared to like Glocks or something. So, they've kind of become like an obscure rare thing, and like they're expensive as hell now. Like over $1,000. But yeah. Cool little gun. And you know, Soviet combat slot, these guns are really cool. Why are you kind of getting out of this type of stuff? I still got some other weird guns in the safe. We'll probably see those in the future. Um, these I don't really care if they sell. I got big money put on those. Like I priced them at market, and a lot of people don't want to pay that for 'em. And but we'll see. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. But Soviet combat soft, why are you getting out of these weird ass guns? Um, this is why. This is another weird gun. This is a Heritage Stealth Model C1000 made in Opelika, Florida. What is that, Soviet combat soft? That's a gas piston. Boom. Right under the barrel there is a hole. I guess gas redirects and stuff and through the piston and works the action and all that stuff. It's a fixed barrel, 9mm. This is an interesting gun. But yeah. What happened to it? Why does it look like that? It's normal. It's born like that. No, I'm playing. But yeah, 10 shot, 9mm, fixed barrel, gas blowback, piston. And yeah. This little tab right here, one of them broke over there as I was disassembling it. I was going to disassemble this and show it in a video with another similar gun with a gas piston. And yeah, that little tab broke off. I got mad. I looked up, there's a part available. It's like 60 bucks. I didn't want to keep this thing anyway at this point. And yeah, now that tab broke, I'm going to go to the gun show, stick it on the table. Somebody buys it with the knowledge that they're going to have to buy that part. They buy it, they buy it. If not, I'm going to strip it down and sell it on eBay. All the parts, except for the frame, of course. But yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm getting out of these weird freaking guns. Because sometimes parts break. They're hard to get to or hard to find. Or I've repaired quite a few guns over the years. Or I've had buddies help me repair guns. And I don't know. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm over it. I want to focus myself down to like practical, useful guns. Like I'm getting rid of like military surplus stuff, like for the most part. Like not all of them, but I'm getting rid of stuff that I just don't need to stick around anymore. But yeah, Heritage Stealth Model C1000 9mm. There's interesting stuff about this. This gun, I guess, later went on to be the Wilson Combat ADP, and they changed the look of it a little bit and some features and stuff. But yeah, later went on to become the Wilson ADP. It's actually I shot this a bit, and it was, man, what a smooth shooting gun. It's relatively slim. It's about the size of the Glock 26. So it was a compact little gun, came out in I think the 90s and 2000s, and it's cool, man. Didn't seem to heat up too much like H&K P7. The P7 has the gas piston also, the squeeze cocker, and those, I guess, you'd shoot them a couple mags and they'd heat up and become kind of uncomfortable to fire and hold. I didn't really experience that, but I didn't shoot it a ton. It was a cool little gun though. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm getting out of these type of guns. And I don't know. Have you owned any of these, and what are your thoughts, or how do you focus your firearm collecting? But me, yeah, I think I'm done with the weird stuff for the most part. Uh, if I keep some of these, I'll shoot them. I don't know. Maybe I won't strip this down for parts. Maybe I'll buy that part. I'm a sucker. I hate to get rid of a good gun. But yeah, it's a little bittersweet to be packing some of these up. Like I got this in 2015, so I've had it for a while. I've only shot a few rounds, maybe 10, 15 rounds through it, And yeah, the story behind this too, how I did acquire this is I used to do flea markets, and yeah, I used to do flea markets and set up as a vendor. I was selling what the hell was I selling? I think it was a 20 gauge, well, 20 gauge, like a topper, H&R topper. And I had I don't know, 100 rounds of shells and a sling and everything, and maybe a soft case, or I wanted like 150, 160 bucks for it or something. And an old man approached me. We talked. He said he had one of these and it was broke. Um, we ended up trading. He said he wanted like 160 bucks. I said, well, I'll give you the shotgun. I think I gave him something else with it too, besides all the extras. And yeah, we traded. He was happy. He got a working shotgun. Me, I was happy. I got a working, what was supposed to be a non-working pen gun paperweight. Um, yeah, but what had happened was I took it home, loaded up, I think a Super Calibri or something. Went to fire it, nothing. Once you do actuate the trigger, you have to recock it. So you have to fold it up, then fold it back, and then I turn the locking collar, the little safety, and I fired it again, and it actually fired. So I did that like, I don't know, 15 more times, and it worked. And yeah, I guess the old man had thought it was broke, and he kept trying to fire it with the safety on, and yeah. I never did see that old man again, really. I think he probably thought he got over on me. I ended up looking this thing up like a year or two later, and it was like really valuable. But anyways, he was happy at that time, and I was happy, even though I thought it was a broke piece of junk. Yeah, cool guns, but I don't know, man. What do you think? Soviet combat sloth out.